Hi everyone, Dell here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you are returning back. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. This isn't going to be a channel reading today. Rather, I'm just wanting to speak with you guys from the heart about how to let yourselves be happy. Specifically, I was hearing how to allow yourself to be happy. So I'm not going to actually tell you how to do this, but it's really more of this call for self-inquiry and self-exploration around the ways in which you have not allowed yourself to fully lean into the happiness or the awareness around what it takes or what it would be like for you to really feel and allow yourself to be happy. So as I bring this message forward, even myself, it's I had this expectation today that I was going to come on and do some channeling, but my heart wasn't really speaking for me to do that. It was more speaking in a way where it wanted to be heard. It wanted this message to be heard. So maybe this is coming to you and it also feels like it's a channel message in a way because it resonates or something that I'm saying is resonating with you. And that's really like the calling of the heart if we think about it. The things that we are attracted to, we are drawn to, could be there for one reason or another. Sometimes we're drawn to things that we feel will make us feel happy or safe or secure, when really it's being put into place as a call for attention to see how those things have actually held ourselves back. And you'll know if this is for you or not, because it'll be a sense of like, oh, I have to go to that party, I have to go to that event, I have to date that guy, I have to date that girl, I have to, eat better things, I have to go to the gym, I have to whatever. And it actually, if you really look at the root of the energy behind the exploration of those things, it's actually a compulsion, it's an instinct to further dive into or go after something that is going to make you feel better later on. But really nothing outside of yourself is going to make you feel better. It almost feels like there's a trick to this, but it's really not. It's a simple exploration of, okay, how do I want to allow myself to be happy? What does it feel like to allow myself to be happy? A really big thing I've been doing lately is just, I place my hands over my heart with everything and I really just breathe into my heart space and I allow my heart to really guide me. I've opened my heart and I've really allowed this bridge of trust to be built between myself and my heart and my intuition and my intuitive voice to really guide me through everything that I do. And sometimes, depending what we have going on in life, and especially if you are empathic or you have empathic tendencies, it can feel so easy to just go with the flow and what other people are doing, or let another person set the tone or the pace of how we want to feel. And that can really actually be the catalyst of the reasons why, okay, this is why I want to get into shape, or this is why I want to go to this party this evening, or I want to go out. It's because maybe this group or this other person has set the parameters of what it means to feel happy. So if I'm not doing that thing, maybe I'm not actually happy. So maybe something in there really speaks with you. But how I'm getting it, and as I deliver that message, it's like I can actually feel the restriction and the closing of my heart around that. So it's just, this whole video I feel like is a call or an invitation to be more explorative of what allows you to feel happy, what makes you feel happy, because it's nothing outside of yourself, but the very thought, the inception of the idea behind something that would allow you to have more happiness actually starts from within. It starts within your own heart, your own self. So there's this other message too, a calling to really, really listen to your own body. And I just heard, what are you allowing yourself to be mesmerized by versus what are you allowing your own calling to be? So sometimes too, it's we again direct our attention outward, outside of ourselves, and we seek outside of ourselves to make ourselves feel better. But again, really the call of allowing ourselves to be happy comes from within, and it's important to turn the energy, your awareness, and your attention to within. This is something that I have learned to really own these skills and really develop this intuitive awareness around this with, okay, these things actually make me feel happy, and they never ever stem by going outward. It's just, I just allow my heart to evoke this sense of, this is what I need to be doing today. So for a practical measure, practical application, if this feels like this resonates with you or this aligns with you and what you need to hear right now, it's really just about asking the heart and checking in with your heart every single day. Okay, What is in alignment with my highest and greatest good? Where does my energy want to flow today? How can I allow myself to lean into more abundance, more happiness, more love, more creativity, more prosperity, whatever it is that you're looking for? How can I align myself to that today and just really listen and see, what are you being shown? What do you hear? What do you feel? What comes through you? What is evoked through you? Because it's not going to ever come to you where you're seeking the answer out here. You might feel this guidance to like, oh, I really want to take a walk in the park today. That's where I'm going to go. Maybe something there inspires you, but it's just about not tripping yourself up with the next 10 things that you have to do, or the next 10 things you need to collect or attain or have to require yourself to be happy, but just allowing life to be this unfolding thing that happens. And in the unfolding and trusting of your life, to just be like the wave of the ocean, how it laps in and it goes out. It builds up, it has its curl, it laps in and it goes out. And it's constantly repeating this and doing this over and over and over again. You really learn how to trust yourself, and you also begin to recognize yourself and for the limitless potential and the limitless opportunities that you have to reconnect with yourself and really bring in this doorway open to your own happiness, because you're choosing to let it open. You're choosing to allow your heart to open. So I hope that inspires you today. That's all that wants to come through, that I'm being guided to just talk about today. But from my heart to yours, it just feels like there's this openness that wants to occur, where it's just, I allow myself to be fully happy. I allow myself to heal. I just heard. So it could be too that there has been this scab or this wounding place where your heart is really, really yearning to be open, to have these moments of happiness, to have that flow, that channel of happiness to open back up again so it can actually heal itself. Sometimes we like to keep the Band-Aid on for a really, really long time, but the air needs to come in, the flow needs to come in, life needs to touch it so it can fully heal. So allowing yourself to open your heart up to the possibilities of, how can I expand into more awareness for myself? How can I embody my true self? How can I open the doorway to my heart so I can really feel and embody the happiness that wants to exist within myself and then be reflected in my outside world back to me, because it started within myself first? Can you let yourself have that? Can you allow yourself to have that? And then that openness begins to heal truly whatever wounding was there in the first place, because it didn't start out that way. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful for whoever this has found today. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you trust yourself and allow yourself to expand into more happiness in your own life. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and stay well. Stay well, and until next time. Bye.